Hello and welcome to Spacious Planning. I'm Deborah. Today I'm doing a quick video about a new item I've got, which I'm going to use as a sort of commonplace book. So, what's a commonplace book? I guess is the first question. Commonplace books have a really long history. I will pop a Wikipedia link in the description. My cat has started scratching. I swear one day I'll have a video without interruptions. So basically, a commonplace book is a collection of quotations, sayings, facts, references. It's basically a way of collecting and organizing your notes. It's worth noting what it isn't. So it's not a diary or planner. It's not a chronological record of things going on in your life. And it's not really meant to be a journal or a space for kind of extended reflection. It's very much about reading or watching or learning, noting these things down, and maybe noting a quick response to them, to the things you've read or to the quotes you're recording. Now, commonplace books, as I say, they've been around centuries. They were very popular in the Renaissance and the 19th century, and they're now having a resurgence thanks to YouTube. And lots of people are doing lots of lovely commonplace books in lovely notebooks. I've decided to go for a clipboard folio. Now, there's a few reasons for this. I've always done a lot of note taking, and what I've tended to do when I'm trying to get a bit more organized and kind of sort my notes by categories is to use a different notebook for everything. So maybe there'll be one notebook for one type of reading, another notebook for another type of reading, one notebook for just like random thoughts and ideas. What you end up with is a massive stack of notebooks, all of them part used and completely not portable. So you never have the notebook you want available when you want it. I tried putting everything into just one notebook for a few months, and I didn't love how disorganized that was. I really want to be able to sort things by categories. For example, if I start reading one book, I'm making some notes on it. I switch to another book, I make some notes on that. Eventually, I want to be able to bring all the notes on one particular book into one place. So I figure the clipboard folio will allow me to take notes on paper rather than on a notebook. So I have A5 paper punched for a 6-ring folio because that's what I have. So that's where it'll eventually be stored. I put a few sheets at a time in here. I make notes on whatever, and the only limitation is I keep one topic per page. So, if I'm writing on one particular book, I don't start a second set of notes on the same page. But I can have, a different topic, a different theme on every page if I want. Those can then get sorted into folios or folders with tabs. It should let me be much more organized with my note taking without carrying a million different notebooks. The other thing I'm going to put in here is a general list pad, because I know what I'm like. I'm not going to carry any other notebooks than this. I don't want to be using this paper for just quick lists, a shopping list or a quick thing I want to note on the go. So I will also carry a list pad. This list pad is a little bigger than A5, but it's fine. It'll go. This folio, I got it off Amazon. It was very cheap. I'm generally pleased with it. So it mostly looks like the picture. It's impossible to photograph. I'm aware that in my photographs and videos, it looks blue. Even in the product photos on Amazon, it's a kind of fairly bluish turquoise. Actually, it's more like a light green. So it's a nice colour. It's just not how it looks in the video. But it's not just me having problems with that. So yeah, I don't know. If you happen to order exactly this thing, be aware the colour could be a little different compared to what you're seeing. It was very cheap. It's just a generic kind of no brand thing off Amazon. And yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's as described. It looks nice. It actually feels nice in hand. It's got a little bit of padding to it. So it feels quite nice. The only thing to be aware of with it, and with anything else like this, Pen loops in the centre of folios are pointless. This is a very slimline biro. It is not a chunky pen. But once you put it in, your folio no longer closes easily. So that's a bit pointless, but I knew that when I ordered it. It's, yeah, not the most useful pen loop. I will probably just tuck a pen somewhere like there, or maybe there, which will have a bit less impact on it closing. And that should be fine, it's secure enough. It's a, oops, this is a very cheap biro that I'm demonstrating with. It's A5 size, or well, it takes A5 paper, so it'll fit in my handbag easily. It's very lightweight, and it bends back on itself easily, which I think will be great for writing and note making on the go. So yeah, excited to start using it, and hopeful that this will get me more organised with my note taking long term, which will be good for a couple of things. So far with my videos and stuff for spacious planning, I've been quite spontaneous. There's a couple of topics coming up that I really want to do some preparation for. So the second part of my content about goals, I've had loads of suggestions about why goal planning can be a challenge. There's loads of notes and stuff all over the place and links saved to resources, and I want to bring that all together and do a slightly more organised video. And for stuff like that in the future, it would be really useful if I had good notes. I also probably want to start doing the occasional book review, and again, that will be easier if I've been taking notes as I go. And I'm hoping to resume some sort of studying in the not too distant future, which, again, this could be very useful for. So I'm going to be going through a lot of A5 note paper, is the conclusion of this. So yeah, a quick video about using a Clipboard folio as a commonplace book. Hope it was helpful and interesting, a bit shorter than last week's. Have a great week. See you next time.